What's up, DR fam? Hope everybody had a great day. One more day till Turkey Day, so hope you guys are taking a little bit of time and enjoying your families, all that good stuff. Let's see where we're going to go today, really quick. We'll look at our higher time frames, and this is our daily. So if you notice, remember yesterday we actually broke that 45.66, that buy side, weekly buy side here. Okay. So we broke that yesterday, and I left it on there. Normally when you break it, I take them off 'cause I just want to see what it's going to do, and kind of what we expected. Normally when it gets to a situation where it takes out a buy side, it'll start to reject. All right, and so which is what it did today. So was kind of expecting to see that one. Now the only thing I would say is I wasn't sure if it was going to just go, it's going to come down, or if it was actually going to go up to this next buy side at 45.80. But it didn't do that. It went the other way, right? So we look at price and we follow the price action. So what I will do is I will take off, let's get rid of that weekly. Now what we will add on, so we're on a daily, right? So let's look at a daily, and we can actually add some, let's add our, why is it not giving me? Oh, it's putting it way up here, that's why. All right, so let's make that our, that's going to be a sell side. I'm sorry, it's going to be a buy side on the daily. All right. Actually, I'm going to move it down till today because it's closer. Okay, so this is that big red candle is today's candle. And what I'll also do is I'm going to move this daily sell side up to the today. All right, so that's kind of our range that we'll be looking at, see where we end up tomorrow. Now, there is another, of course, there is another buy side up here. Okay, so we'll use that as daily. Okay, and let's put the other sell side down here until we see what it does. Okay, so there's another daily sell. There's a couple of daily sell sides, but I'm not going to put them all on. But just want to kind of show how I frame these up a little bit. Okay, all right, just to kind of see where things are. All right, so that's puts us where we are, and so what we're looking at, or what I'm looking at, is price to either continue down through that sell side back into this fair value gap. So that's 45.20. Right now we're sitting at 45.47. So, roughly another, 30 points down. And then expectation that we would actually start going back up this way. The other option, honestly, is we can actually just reverse. We may come down to the sell side and reverse back up this way, right? So it may go all the way down, it may come up, and that's why I put both of those sell sides on there, because that's kind of what I'm looking for tomorrow. Now remember, we are in, Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow's the last day, last full day of the market. The market's closed Thursday, and I think it closed at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So not expecting a lot of volume. So, this might be one of the times we just kind of just sit out and just, take a look and see what price does, but not necessarily want to have to trade. All right. So that's high time frame. Let's go down to our, let's go to our 5 minute. Okay, boom. Now I just went and did the, like I think I told you guys, TradingView had their 70% off sale. So I just upgraded to the premium package. Basically it was like $1 more than the second level package. So it made sense to do it. Paid up for the whole year. Now I get to look at the 1 second chart and all those kind of things that you probably would never want to look at, right? But it's interesting to watch and see kind of different time frames and how how the price reacts. But anyway, so if you start seeing a bunch of 1 second charts, that's why. But no, I doubt I'll be doing that anytime soon. And besides, DR is based off of a 5 minute chart, so it makes life easier for us. All right. So let's talk about today really quick. If we look and see what happened. Now, when price, so we had a range, but range was really small today. Okay, so that's one thing. Again, I'm noticing that, think about it. Again, that volume is low. So we talk about, let's say 41.52, down to 45. So 45.52 down to 45.39. So it's at 13 points. So not in our 16 to 20 plus range, but the first thing I thought was going to happen was once we came down, I thought we would continue down here and break down that way, but we didn't. We turned that back around and ended up going all the way back up, and actually confirming high. Okay, so right before 1 o'clock, and I think we had another one of those bond auctions. Thanks, Jim, in the comments for pointing it out yesterday. So it looks like we had another bond auction today. Yesterday the price shot up. Today kind of went down. Now where it helped us is, let me talk about what happened today. So so we went up. We confirmed high. Now we came back down. It's that again. I think it's that bond auction time. Now here's where I actually lost. I lost 2.5 points today, right? So here's the first. So price came down, went down all the way down below IDR. So I put my order on IDR high. All right, as price is coming back up. Right, so it comes back up a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know. It just kind of sat there for a minute, and then it started to come back down. And literally, this was it was what, 1 point, 2 points on that green candle before it turned around. So it turned around and stopped me out. I had a 2.5 point stop on, and so I lost. Now the other part is I had two contracts, so it was 2.5 points. It's really 5 points because it's doubled up. So anyway, so that happened. I was like, okay, well, again, kind of expecting it to be a rough day. So price continues to come down. Now we get down here to our favorite 0.5 fib. Okay, and you know what we do there? Once it breaks below, we put our order on 0.5 fib, and then really nice move back up. Now here's where it got a little tricky, and let me shrink this out a little bit to show you guys. Now two things happen. This is why I'm always kind of watching what happens, right? So let's take the bottom of this bearish fair value gap. Okay, so something like that. So remember, we went high here, so we're coming back up, and so I got in at I think that's 45. So I needed 45. So I had 5 points easy. I needed 45, 55 for 10 points. Got to 45.54, and I was like, you know what? A couple of things I did not like. Did not like that it was in this bearish fair value gap, or it's heading toward that bearish fair value gap. And I also didn't like that we had this last section here. Let me get rid of all this. So notice where this was, and we almost got back up to basically an equal high there. Okay, and so those two things, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these 9 points and I'm out, and I'm happy with that. Okay, didn't want to, just hold it for 10 points, because as soon as that happened, as soon as I said that and got out, then we had this drop, and I was like, well, okay, I was right. Now there's a lot of junk in here, and there are trades in here you could have taken if you're being aggressive and you're being really a scalper. But I didn't touch any of these. What I was waiting for, I said, okay, if it's up here on equal highs, I want it to come all the way back down here again onto the 0.5 fib before I take another trade, right? That was my thought process, and that didn't happen. Okay, now I could have jumped in some other trades and gotten some points off of it. There were definitely some 5 pointers here easily, but that's not, again, I'm sticking to my plan, and my plan was we came down here before, we went back up to where we start, went back up to our equal highs here. So I wanted to come back down and do it again. Okay. Now it did come back up again, but it just didn't come all the way down first before it went back up. Okay. So I was okay with that, and I was like, well, it is what it is. Lost 2.5, lost 2 points, 2.5 points, gained 9. So that's 6.5 points for today, right? 5 points is my target. I'm happy with that. And, it wasn't really a stressful day when it comes to that. So life was good. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you guys are, again, looking forward to, giving thanks in a couple of days. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm expecting the volume to be very, very low tomorrow. So we'll see how that plays out. So if we don't get any decent trades, I probably will not do a recap. If we get something, we can start going in one direction, and volume keeps us moving, then I'll do a recap. All right. Likely won't do one on Friday because we only have like a half day. But again, all this is contingent on what the market does. If we get some decent DR trades out of it, then I'll definitely come on and do my recap. I will be trading, of course. That's um, the Dolphins played Friday at 3, so I got plenty of time because the market closed at 1, so I got time in the morning. All right. Anyway, guys, especially this week, love on your loved ones. You never know when you won't be able to do it again. So please take advantage of each and every opportunity. Um, you know, eat some turkey if you like that kind of stuff or whatever you like. Eat that stuff this week, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and just be thankful. Right? Be thankful for what you have, and because again, you probably have more than others, even if you don't think you have a lot. All right. God bless y'all, and we'll talk to you later.